welcome to our channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. In the news, somebody said to me, "Do you want Peter Obi and Kwankwaso as president?" I said, "Don't try it." Akim Baba Ahmed. In a recent interview aired on Trust TV, political commentator and elder statesman Dr. Akim Baba Ahmed stated that neither Peter Obi of the Labour Party nor Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso of the New Nigeria People's Party presents a viable solution to Nigeria's deep-rooted problems. Speaking candidly, Baba Ahmed expressed his disillusionment with the current generation of political actors, insisting that the challenges Nigeria faces are far beyond what any individual can resolve. I have occasions where somebody said to me, "You want everybody out?" I said, "Yes." "I will say yes." He remarked during the interview. "You said Kwankwaso and Peter Obi as president of this country?" I will say, "Don't try it." I really don't see the reason. It's not about the individuals, it's about this country. This generation in particular has played itself out. It really has nothing to offer the country. He lamented that Nigeria remains trapped in a cycle of politics characterized by bitterness and a winner-takes-all mentality. According to him, this pattern is unlikely to change simply by swapping political figures. "We are still going to go through the same type of politics again," he said. The bitterness and the winner takes all. Baba Ahmed's comments come and amid rising public frustrations with governance, insecurity, and economic instability in Nigeria. Many had viewed candidates like Obi and Kwankwaso as representative of a presidential potential shift from the status quo. However, Baba Ahmed's stark assessment suggests that systematic transformation rather than reliance on personalities is what the country truly needs. His remarks have sparked debates across social media, with supporters and critics weighing in on whether Nigeria's future lies in new leadership or an overhaul of its political structure. Don't forget, Mr. Baba Ahmed has worked briefly with the president, and he has also been a spokesperson for the elders in the Arewa Elders Forum, and then he has been, speaking his own thoughts when it comes to political situations in Nigeria. And as regards the one we are listening to today, is already telling the world that this generation of politicians should all go out and allowing new breed to come in who has not been, mingled, or whose blood has not been contaminated by the old foxes. That if he could have it, his desire is that all these old foxes should leave the stage so that brand new set of politicians can come in and let them begin to chart a better course for Nigeria. Because even if a Kwankwaso or an Obi comes to power today, is he or she or whoever between them will still run the politics of Nigeria the way their generation has been, running it. And then Nigerians will continue to move in circle and will continue to arrive at the same answer like a madman, doing the same thing and expecting to get a different, result. He also made mention that both of them, they didn't present a viable solution to Nigeria's deep-rooted patterns and problem. What they need to do is for them all to sit down. Probably they should just suggest new set of, generational leaders, even to bring them up on the board, and let them begin to administer the country, and let us see in comparison with their own set and what this new set can do. But then all these are just the thoughts in the minds of Mr. Baba Ahmed, knowing fully well that power is in the hand of this so-called politician that he is talking about, who happen to be his own contemporaries, and they have refused to, many of the people, even though the power, is with these people, they refuse to leave the scene, even for new breed of politicians. And as a result of that, it's going to be a little bit difficult to wrestle power from them, because come rain come sun, they are the one in each of the political parties. And that's why Mr. Baba Ahmed, categorically clarified that it's not about changing church or changing party or jumping boats. It's about having new minds that has a different mentalities that can come in with different approach even to solving some of the so-called long-time problem that Nigeria is facing. You understand? And he also made mention that, of course, as far as this country is concerned, both Peter Obi and Kokoso shouldn't try. He shouldn't bother to try it. You understand? Because he doesn't see any reason, and it is not about the individual but about the country. He specifically pinpointed it that this generation in particular has played itself out and really has nothing to offer. But then, if a Nigerian of his own status can make these assertions and submission, I think we Nigerians ourselves need to think, and he need to also follow up or back up his own words with action. Why can't we in 2027 let new set of leaders come into power? We vote them and they will come in. Not that we are going to take away the right of the old foxes. Of course, they too will go to a playing field even to contest, and at the end of the day, the winner carries the day. The person the people want will be given the mandate, and then he can continue to administer the country even in the right direction. But what Baba Ahmed is, particular about is that that man's or whoever leaders approach will be outrightly and totally different from what the old foxes has already infused even into the heart and minds of their own political followers, and even to a large extent in Nigerian society. Because it is possible that we have a politics in this country that somebody doesn't need to, charge huge amounts of money to contest or go to the bank and take loan. There's also the politics in which the public, the people are at the center, and they are the one that will enjoy even all the dividends of democracy. And anybody who happen to be given any seat, a position, will immediately see himself or herself as someone responsible even to serve the people of the country. And that is what can help Nigeria to move forward. But very difficult to wrestle power from this particular generation, because already they played themselves out. Nothing new even they want to bring in as far as and governance is concerned. So they really have nothing to offer this country. I think I concur with the man. Let them do the needful. Let a lot of them retire and then go into seclusion and allow new set of leaders to come in. Remember to subscribe to our channel, give us your like, and please share.